So you're recording. Hey everybody, how's it going? So this is the EthnoCO seed video, which I do every year after coming back from Peru. And the really popular thing is the cacti seeds. These are cacti seeds, and this is all I have. So there's not very many. So that's all the cacti seeds we have. I do have some Sankey, which I think is Coriocactus brevins, something like brev. I can't remember the species name, but the genus is Coriocactus, kind of spelled like this, I think. Sankey. So that's Sankey there. It's kind of used as a lemon. It's a columnar cactus. It's used as kind of a lemon substitute in certain areas of Peru. I wish this thing would just focus and stop going in and out. Why is it doing that? Hopefully it'll work. If I'm moving around, maybe not. But anyway, you'll still get the idea. So yeah, the cactus seeds are the really popular thing. The cactus seeds are $30 for a pack of 50. That includes shipping. And the reason why I'd like people to watch this video is because if you add another $20, so making a total of $50 with your cactus seed order, I will include a lot. And you can either name what you want, or I can just send. Also, I just took Propóleo. I don't know if you guys know what that is, and it's all over my teeth. So my teeth aren't actually that messed up. I shouldn't have taken Propóleo, propolis here in the United States. In Peru, it's known as Propóleo. It's a antibacterial, but it stuck all to my teeth, and now my teeth look really gross. Anyway, I just noticed that when I got on camera. So if you order cacti seeds, $30 for a pack of 50, including shipping, and you add $20, you can either tell me what you want, or I can include just a bunch of other seeds. These are the seeds that I just brought back from Peru. And we'll just go through them. This is the Andean sunflower here. So literally, and a lot of these are land races. They're not native to Peru. I don't think the sunflower is native to Peru. I think it's native to, let's say it's native to Ukraine. I don't know that, but let's just say it is. I think it's Eastern Europe native. I don't know exactly where the sunflower is. Anyway, it's a land race that's been grown in Peru for hundreds of years since the conquistadors or Europeans brought them over. So that's Andean sunflower. Also, you can order these seeds separate. If you don't want any cacti seeds, that's totally fine. You can order them separate. So we have, these like big belts of seeds. So here we have carrot, we have spinach, we have lettuce, we have beets. We have ají, chili, which is just pepper. Doesn't say what kind. We have huacatai, which is a spice. It's a targets species, which I think is tarragon. We have their pumpkin or their squash. And yeah, that's for that. So we'll just go through here. The cactus seeds are kept separate because they're very special. Like I said, I don't have many. This is not from Peru, but this is just daikon radish. Just a huge box of daikon radish. There are some things that are not from Peru. This is Sankey again. I have a good bit of Sankey seeds. I got the actual Sankey fruit, and I cleaned the pulp out of it and dried them myself. So I didn't just... I actually got the Sankey fruit myself, cleaned it, and dried the seeds out. So that's the Sankey there. Now, what's really probably my favorite thing are these packets of peppers. So the chili heads probably go crazy for this stuff. So we have ricotta, limo, ají amarillo, ají panca, ají chuyo. That one I'm not too familiar with. Ayukyo? I don't know how to say that. It's difficult. Pipi de mano, which means penis of monkey. It's a little, monkey penis looking thing. And then ají paprika. So those are some of the really interesting ajís we have there. More ají limo, more ají amarillo. Here are these packets. You can get everything separate. I can cut it, if you only want one of the things, I'll cut it. No problem. We have a lot of their pumpkin or their squash. It's this giant. It is like literally this big. It's a greenish yellow squash that they put in soups, and they're really tasty. What else? We got another seed. So we have ricotta. We have pires, ají limo, ojito de pez, which is fish eye, ají panca, mirasol, paprika, and ají amarillo. So they all sort of are different. There's just the ladies in the markets and at the farms kind of just make these and like print out this little paper thing, and even on the back of it, like something else looks like they cut it out. Anyway, so yeah, here's another one. This one has, I think we've been through all these before. Yeah, that's a repeat. But you can also get the whole thing if you want, or you can just get individual ones. What else? Now this is cool. This is a personal collection, and I will not be selling all of these. Only some. This is all they would say. It was ají dulce, sweet pepper. It is not entirely sweet. It does have a bit of spice to it. Had a really amazing flavor. This is from Cosnipata near the Manu region. Collected these myself, fresh. And yeah, they did not have a name for them other than sweet peppers. But again, they do have a little bit of heat. I really, really enjoyed these. So, and you know, it's weird. I've been living in Peru for 12 years, on and off. I come back during the rainy season, which is like November to March-ish. Usually I'm not there during rainy season, although sometimes I am. And I had never seen this before. And I look for peppers and fruits and stuff. So even me, having lived there 12 years on and off, never saw this before. So I think that's something really interesting and special there. And we'll have to come up with a better name, maybe with some research. It probably does. I asked like 10 people, though. And I said, what's this? And they said, ají dulce. Or they said, it's a pepper. And I was like, yeah, but like, what's its name? And they were like, we just call it ají dulce. Okay. Semillas de Muña. Muña, I didn't know they had this. Like, I didn't know they sold the seeds like this. Muña is a minty smelling plant, really great herb, and these are supposed to be the seeds. So yeah, Semillas de Muña there. Look up Muña. It's really good stuff. I got some Brugmansia sanguina, the red one. And I pulled these off the Brugmansia tree myself. That's the red large hanging flower, Brugmansia. Collected those myself. And also, you know, so yeah, more of the peppers. We've already been through all these. You guys have seen all those already. The next interesting thing is the corns. And I basically have larger amounts of all of these. This one is especially interesting, the pataque. It's the choclo con queso, the corn with cheese that they sell everywhere. And they are huge, huge kernels. No, it's not hominy, which I don't know much about that because I haven't been to Mexico. But just a huge variety of corn seeds. And just ask about the corn seeds if you would like. All sorts of varieties of corn. And I have, like I said, I have more of them, even more varieties than this. So if you're interested in heirloom, and these are native to Peru, been grown in the Andes for thousands of years. Here's another pack, and like I said, I have more of them. I got loose ones. There's just all sorts of corn seeds. I would encourage people to try to grow those completely separate from other corn. See, like that one says hybrid. I don't know. I can learn more about them. I can tell you more about them. But just all sorts of corns. And like I said, that one's my favorite, the pataque, which is the big, big kernel. I would try to grow those completely separate from other varieties of corn, if at all possible, just to keep those genes pure. Now, that might be hard to do. Also, strangely, since Peru has a really long growing season, I would recommend that you start these inside, like in little tiny pots, as early as possible. Maybe in like January or February or something. Or hell, December. I don't know. So that they have the longest amount of time possible. Growing them, you know, in a higher or in the northern hemisphere, they're going to need a long time. So I would recommend almost growing them kind of like peppers, where you start them in pots, probably little individual pots like that you can just pull them out and plant them, because I don't think they like their roots disturbed too much. I'm not saying you have to do this, but I'm saying it may help. I got some corn to make corn, but it seemed like it could have gone a little longer, but it got cold and it stopped growing. So I would start them inside if possible. These are mostly all the, we got the fava beans, we have wheat, we have barley, we have quinoa rojo, blanco, negro, quewicha. Now these are land races here. You got soybean, you got garbanzo beans, payar, I can't remember what that is. Tardui is a native lupin species to Peru. We have more corns, lots more corns. We have peas, we have lentils, black beans, white beans, yellow beans, and red beans. And so, I can let one of these whole things go. Or if you want something specific out of these, just let me know. But I could let this whole kind of seed variety pack thing. I could sell you the whole thing if that's something someone would be interested in. I have a number of these. And some of these seeds I bought in the market, and but a lot of them I traded to the ladies in Peru. I gave them seeds that I had collected from other parts of the world, from US or whatever heirloom tomato. They really only kind of have one type of tomato in Peru, so that's something that was really popular. I gave out a lot of tomato seeds, and the people were really excited, happy to have different varieties of tomatoes, and they would give me all these other seeds. And sometimes it was in the market and they were like in packets. I'm mostly showing you guys the ones that are in packets because they look nicer and it's easier to kind of see them. But I have a lot of other stuff, duplicates of this stuff that was given to me, traded to me by the farmers who I gave seeds to. And they knew I was taking them back to US. Only thing I would ask, make sure you don't, and this is my kind of disclaimer, I'm selling these seeds with the understanding that no one is going to be using them for any sort of large corporation to make tons of money off of or genetically modify or anything like that. These are for individual people to grow plants because plants belong to humanity and not to corporations. So please don't genetically modify or try to make millions of dollars off these seeds. Please just grow them for yourselves and enjoy them and share them with your friends and family and stuff. So more peppers. We have seen all those before. We talked about those previously. What else we got? The white Brugmansia. It's pretty cool. That's the white Brugmansia. I think it's This is from Pisac in the Sacred Valley. I think it's Brugmansia. I can't remember, but we can figure it out. This is Polylepis. Polylepis. If you don't know what Polylepis is, it's a very high-growing species of tree that grows in the Andes. It was mostly deforested, and there was a branch of Polylepis that had cracked and broke off the tree, but it was still kind of alive when I found it, and I took it off of there. So I made sure I didn't want to take any. I wasn't collecting. This stuff was gonna die, it looked like. So I just kind of took it off. I cut off some of the branches, put them in water, let the seeds fall on the table, and then I collected those. So I don't have very many of those at all. Polylepis, I think it's Polylepis incana, and this is from not near the archaeological site of Pucapucara. So check that out. Wakatai, again, that's the target species, tarragon type species. We have more ají limo. These I personally got the peppers, cut them open, dried them. We have another sort of seed pack thing with like carrot, spinach, lettuce, beets, some kind of pepper, wakatai, the squash, pumpkin, and cilantro or coriander there at the bottom. Those are land races, all from Peru. Again, of course, all the stuff's from Peru, unless otherwise noted. Another similar one, wakatai and pumpkin and squash and coriander, cilantro, carrot, spinach, lettuce, and beet. Beet. They like beets a lot in Peru. Ojo de pez, fish eye peppers from the Amazon. Little fish eye peppers. Gives you a good idea what they look like there. And, excuse me, ají pipi de mono. So again, if someone tells me, hey, I got $50. I want as many peppers as you can give me. I can do that. Or, hey, I got $12. Just give me a little bit of so-and-so or whatever. Carrot. Now, this is interesting. Ají cherapita. And I have more of these. These are so flavorful, so good. Ají cherapita. Little sort of yellow, these little yellow peppers. And they are just one of the most flavorful peppers I have ever had. I was making this salsa. There's a plant called cocona. Cocona's in the Solanaceous family. Tastes like a cross between a lemon and a tomato. That's what it tastes like. I took cocona. I took ají cherapita, and I took mango, and I made a salsa out of it with a little salt and lemon. Oh my gosh, so good, so good. So that's another kind of repeat. You guys have seen that. That's the wakatai, carrot, etc. We're almost at the end here. A little more ají ojo de pez. More corn. Big thing of corn. Lots of corn. I got lots of corn. I know someone's messaging me about corn. I can't remember who it was. These are yucca, but I have very, very few of these. I doubt I'll actually sell these. These are for Brandon Ruiz, who is going to grow North America. He's going to grow yucca in North America, and we're trying to get him some genetic diversity to be able to do that. So there's some yucca there. Ají pipi de mono again. Got plenty of that. We have some carrot and some sunflower. Andean carrot landrace. Andean sunflower landrace. We have poro, which is leek, I think. Leek, poro. This was a nice little, kind of looked like a Tabasco. I was just calling it ají pocopata, but I'm gonna think of a better name. Looked like a little small, kind of like a mini pipi de mono, really small. And what was cool is when they were ripe, you broke them off and you squeezed it, and a little drop of hot sauce or a couple drops of hot sauce would come out. That was really cool. I like those a lot. Now these last two things are not from Peru. We have some. I believe this is Boot Joloquia, the ghost chili. This is not from Peru. And then we have some Carolina Reaper, the world's current hottest pepper, also not from Peru. And I have other stuff as well, but the other stuff is kind of more mundane. I do have more corn seed. I got more of all this stuff from Peru, and I have some other stuff as well. But mostly I think that's what people will be interested in. So please send me a message. And yeah, if you're buying one thing, and you add just a little bit more, my main goal is not, like, I'm not going to make a bunch of money off this. My main goal is to spread this diversity around, and then in turn those people spread it. But I'm also not going to do it completely for free. So if you're buying a little bit of seeds, consider adding $10, $20, $30, whatever. And if you do that, I'll send you a bunch of stuff. And you can either grow it yourself or you can send it to somebody else or whatever. But yeah, you guys please message me. Visit my website, www.ethnoco.com. That's ETHNOCO.com. And our motto is helping people help plants help people. So yeah, y'all have a good day. Thanks.